Metal. We all love it. Thrashing violence, crazy riffs, gnarly vocals, metal music is a hodgepodge for all things heavy, with bands like Motorhead, Metallica, Slayer, and more creating its iconic sound. Here, we will discuss some key figures in the world of metal. Thomas Forsberg, better known by his stage name Korthon, was born in Stockholm, Sweden, to a music producer father and forming his band Bathory at age 17 in 1983. Bathory created the foregrounds of black metal, with Bathory's early lo-fi extreme walled sound and speed, with albums like Sign of the Black Mark, The Return, and Bathory's self-titled album. While also creating the base for Viking metal, starting with Blood, Fire, Death released in 1988, which had Norse mythology themes, while still having an old black metal sound that the band was known for. His later ballads and Viking-themed music with Hammerheart and Blood on Ice fully cemented his Viking metal sound.
We haven't decided on whether we want to make another studio record because, like I said before, going from Twilight of the Gods to where? You would either have to take it one step further and then perhaps people wouldn't be able to understand it and it would just be absolutely nothing. And otherwise you could go back and do what you did 5 years ago and then you wouldn't progress anyway. Or you could satisfy yourself musically, or you could satisfy some people and sell a certain amount of records and make sure to make some money. And if that's what you want and if that's the ambitions you have, that's okay.
His band Bathory was named after Hungarian Countess Elizabeth Bathory, although other sources say Korthon stole the name from the band Venom, who used her name in the song Countess Bathory. Causing a dispute between the bands on who came up with the name and who stole it. She was most well known for the rumors of her using the blood of her servants to stay young. Chuck Schuldiner was born May 13, 1967, to a Southern American mother and a Jewish immigrant father. Chuck played guitar at the age of 9 and discovered bands like Black Sabbath, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, and Kiss at an early age. Chuck became well known in the Florida death metal scene, with his band, ironically named enough, Death. Chuck is widely known as the godfather of death metal, for his expert songwriting, moving lyricism, powerful vocals, and explosive guitar. With Death's albums Scream Bloody Gore, Leprosy, and Human being breakthroughs in the death metal genre, and albums like Spiritual Healing, which was when Death started talking about real-world horrors instead of the blood and gore shock value of their previous albums. Chuck believed that reality was far worse than any demon, and also spoke about how he saw the whole gore and, ironically enough, death of their previous works as limiting.
I feel from being around a long time and being in this for such a long time, playing this type of music, I feel that I shouldn't put a limit on myself lyrically. That's why you don't hear Death singing about demons flying down and plucking nuns from the earth. That's idiotic. That's putting a limit on people's mentality or whatever, or, it's just limiting. And I feel that Death is a band that I can put my personal outlook on certain things in life into, and I think it means a lot more when you're singing about something other people can relate to. Because right now I don't see any demons flying around, and I don't see Satan. Yeah, pigeons. But I don't see Satan coming out, and I don't see hell bubbling underneath me. I see reality.
Chuck Schuldiner, even though he was in a band that spoke lyrically about gore, death, and real-world issues, Chuck was a very soft-spoken person, often saying he doesn't agree with the extreme personality of death metal, and often also saying how much he loves animals in multiple interviews.
Chuck, I have to tell you that for all your reputation as being like the death metal guru, you're far too nice and too pleasant.
I wore my kitty shirt just to crush any misconceptions of death metalers being cruel to animals or anything. I'm an animal lover, and people will probably be surprised if they met a lot of bands, especially in this type of music, because everyone seems extreme and they put on this image, but I'm definitely trying to break that.
Yeah.
We're people too.
And with that, those are two metal icons that we were talking about today. Those are some pretty cool dudes. We got Corathon, that was the foregrounds of making extreme metal. Then we got Chuck Schuldiner, a cool looking dude who made some cool music. I'll see you guys on the next one. See ya. Stay metal, baby. Oh yeah.